Hey, Marial, what's it like when you look around? Tony said that in one of the huddles right here. I know it's hi. What's it like? Tony said at one of the huddles he drew up a play for Malcolm tonight. What's it like when you guys look around and see that it's you? There's no Malcolm, there's no Anthony, and obviously that's been several games, but this was the first one where somebody had to really step up. What's it like to be in a position and to realize you might be that guy tonight?
You just got to be ready for it. We all worked so hard this summer to improve our games and put ourselves in position to step up when called for. So tonight was a good example. We didn't start strong, but we definitely finished strong, so that was good.
Devon, did you answer the same thing?
Yeah, I agree with him. Same thing, matter of being ready. And Coach Bennett preaches that, even guys on the bench and guys starting the game off. And, like you said, we didn't start too strong, and it was a matter of us being able to finish.
Devon, you came out of a timeout and hit 2 free throws and ended up with 12 points, season high tonight. Have you felt like you needed to score a little more while still letting it come to you?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was just for me, just being assertive and being aggressive and staying confident. I wasn't, scoring as high as I did tonight, but that comes and goes, and sometimes just being able to step up was, I think that was big for me tonight. It helped my confidence and playing with everybody on the team, and just they're boosting my confidence too. So, Mike.
Marial, can you speak to London didn't have a great first half. What did he do differently in the second half?
He just acted like our leader. He's the leader of the team. Him and Dev, only fourth years here, and he just led by example. And he didn't need to say much at halftime. Could be all knew what he's capable of, and he wasn't playing his best. And none of us were. So it was good for him to step out and lead us again tonight.
Andrew.
Marial, how do you have a chance to kind of ice the game up to 2 free throws? How do you refocus then? Because you got to play defense and hold this game off. What was that feeling like for you, kind of a wave of emotions there?
Yeah, I thought they were good, but I thought they were going to go in. They hit back rim, but you just got to forget about it. Short memory. I knew I'd feel even worse if my guy got the bucket or got a 3 to win the game. So try to refocus and play good D.
Take one in the back.
For either of you guys, I just wonder how much you focused on Jaquan Lyle when you prepared for Ohio State, and then you guys forced him into 8 turnovers. How do you feel you did against him?
I think we did well against him. We were trying to keep him out the paint as much as possible and be able to push him out on the ball screen because he's a heck of a passer. And we've been seeing film. He's making terrific plays, and if we were able to push him out to half court with our bigs, I think we were able to try to disrupt some of that.
Doug, Jerry, then Jeff.
Yeah, Devon, I don't know if you got how much you look at the scoreboard out there, but you're down 16 in the first half. Did you notice that, and what was that like? Probably haven't experienced that here.
I think that's the first time we've been down, and it was just a matter of us coming together and stepping up. Going into halftime, we were kind of lackadaisical in the first half, and they kind of punched us in the mouth, but we had to come out and just fight, and we know we were capable of doing it.
Okay, Jerry.
For Devon and Marial both, what was halftime like?
A little bit of frustration on our part, being able to talk about certain mishaps we had, and we know we were capable of going out and executing on defense, but we weren't doing that, and that was clear. And I think we went in with a 12-point lead, and
We just had to look at ourselves because we obviously knew that we weren't playing our best, so we just had to come out more aggressive. Just playing like we've been playing all year, and just play confident and free, and that's what we try to do in the second half.
Just to follow up, was Tony a little more fiery than he normally is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Did he say bad words?
Nah.
No comment.
Marial, you guys were looking at a pretty big deficit there. How much did the crowd help you get back in it, particularly early in the second half with that 11-0 run?
It was huge. That's probably the best crowd I've seen since Cal last year. But it was huge. It was just they were like a 6-man tonight, and they definitely gave us a good push to close it out.
Okay, 2 more, Mike and then Andrew.
Devon, people have said this team doesn't have a go-to scorer that maybe you've had in past years. Do you guys think London is that kind of player?
I think this group is unique, and Coach Bennett talks about it, and not just trying to rely on one guy to be able to do it all, because Last year, we had Malcolm and Anthony, two of our main scorers. I think we're a little bit more well-rounded in the fact that our points are spread out in between, guards and bigs, and we're not just trying to rely on one guy to do it. But London does do a great job of being aggressive and making those plays.
Last one right there.
Coming back from 16 down the first half, obviously that takes a lot of energy. You got to turn around now and play a team that plays a full court press that you went up against last year. That also takes a lot of energy. How do you have to prepare for that and make a quick change to that challenge on Saturday?
We just have to dial in. This is what we want. We want to play good teams. We want to challenge ourselves, and it only helps us further down the road. And hopefully, if we're fortunate enough to make it to the tournament, ACC tournament and also just ACC conference. So we're going to play a lot of good teams. So this is just part of it, and we got to be ready for it.